God damn it, Steven. This thumbnail doesn't even reflect the message. Go back to the board. Make it more, insensitive. This is great, Steven. Now, as for getting me pictures of the Spider-Man, I say There are hundreds of genres on YouTube, if not thousands, and I can say without a vaccination's worth of doubt that these genres are not constructed equally. For example, the amount of work that goes into an animated story time compared to a James Charles drama video is staggering. And that is exactly what I am here to talk about today. Now, I'm not innocent in this situation. I've dipped my toes in the disgusting, stagnant water of YouTube drama. Don't get me wrong, it's fun to be the good guy and just open up the window long enough to say, this is bad, it is bad that blank did blank, but it is undoubtedly lazy. Taking the moral high ground like you've never done anything wrong in your life has become a common trope with these channels. I mean, for Christ's sake, they're angels! Or that's the vibe they want you to get from their videos. And of course I understand the irony in me stirring up drama in the YouTube drama community, but hear me out. Hypocrisy schmipocrisy, get off my back, cuh. Something that really grinds my fucking gears about this whole thing is when they think they are a masked vigilante in this situation, spreading the word, a humble servant of YouTube, a defender of justice. Yeah, no, please just accept that you grabbing tweets and saying how bad something is does not stop anything. It might stop me from watching, actually, so I guess it does prevent something. What are you, Obi-Wan? You can't always have the high ground.
It's over, Anakin! I have the high ground!
I'm gonna say the R slur. I'm very sick of all the dancing people do nowadays. The dancing around specific words, the dancing around triggers, the dancing around everything. Even common curse words in these channels like fuck, cunt, or anal resurgence are avoided at all costs. I don't get why these channels try to avoid these big adult grown-up words when the situation is as serious as it sometimes can be. Having code words for words like rape or pedophilia really belittles the situation. I understand you won't get paid if you excessively use words like these because YouTube has a stick up its ass, but I don't think it's right to lose the power these words have. If you're talking about something important that might include these evil demonic words, you probably shouldn't say schmape instead of rape. What are you, Dr. Seuss? If you are attempting to profit off of somebody else's drama, you should at least quit speaking in hexes. I would respect these channels far more if they were unfiltered in their delivery. If you're concerned that some people might be sensitive to these topics, then just use a trigger warning in the beginning. So when it comes to personalities within these videos, I suppose it's just preference. Do you want some guy going, he was caught in 4K, Lamau? Or do you want some guy to just act as a dignified tweet narrator? It really depends. But either way, if you like being spoon-fed information, these are people you're gonna want to listen to. This is coming completely from personal bias, but I do not respect most of these content creators. The kind of content they produce is just so lazy and pathetic. It's cool to talk about a controversy if done correctly. Show me that this wasn't a video you will forget you made in 3 days. I'm not sure I want to mention names really, just because, you know, they are drama channels and I'm not exactly sure if they would see this or not. So I'm just gonna flash some channels that struggle from some of these issues I mentioned before. These channels kind of remind me of those shitty TikToks I used to see. These kids with these fake, deep voices spouting on about misandrists, giving off the impression that they are little geniuses because they can look up the opposite of misogynist. Makes me sick to my fucking stomach. These drama channels take the path of least resistance. The path that will narrowly avoid the incoming missiles of criticism. The worst part is, I don't even know if what they say is their actual opinion. If they are too afraid to say fuck, how reliable is their opinion? That is a good question, Mr. Carson. Is it possible these channels would fabricate an opinion to reduce public outlash? I don't know. All I know is that I support BLM. Is that all I have to say? Yeah. Oh, and I don't like racists. I do not like them at all. I don't know. Those are just a few problems I have with these drama channels. I understand it's hard to visualize what these channels look like without examples of them. I'm really just banking on you, my audience, having seen that style of video before. I didn't really want to call anybody out because there's no way I could beat these fuckers at their own game. If they felt like I crossed the line, they would kick my ass in an upload war. So I decided it was just best to stay out of trouble and hide behind their blissful ignorance. Anyway, that would be all for me. I understand I have made videos touching on drama, but they were either sarcastic, a completely different format, or none ya goddamn business. It's up for you to decide if I was being hypocritical. All I'm saying is I'm sick of all these drama channels. They aren't swag. That's the most real thing I could say about them. Good night, folks.